Hi everyone, welcome to today's edition of Boss Babes Power Lunch. Hope you don't mind that I'm using my sunglasses, but it's a very bright and sunny day here at California Adventure Park. So if this is your first time tuning in, a bunch of my girlfriends and I get together, well not really, virtually on Facebook Live. We share tips on our Boss Babes Power Lunch. And so today it's my turn. And we're all sharing this week about why we decided to become Boss Babes. And so I guess before I share why I decided to become my own, I guess, Boss Babe, business owner, is because, well, actually I'm going to share why I hesitated, okay? There's 1,000 reasons why I hesitated in the first place and why I didn't want to become my own boss. First, those of you who know me from even 2 years ago, you know that I am a very shy person by nature. I'm a school teacher. K-2 is my area of expertise. And hi Lise! Hi Patrice! And I'm really comfortable with young children. And as my friend Elisa, thanks Keely, as Elisa likes to say about me, I didn't really like to talk to people who were taller than 3 feet, right? I just felt awkward and didn't feel natural. That was an obvious reason why I didn't want to venture into becoming a business owner. The second reason, I wrote notes just in case I forgot, is that I had no experience in business at all. My father owns his business, but as for me, I never saw myself doing that. Didn't want to have that kind of responsibility and take away that amount of time from my family. And then, so you guys know that I do skincare, right? I had no experience in skincare whatsoever. So that was a third reason why I hesitated and didn't say yes right away. And the last reason I'm going to share is, it's so true, and it might be true for some of you who are deciding whether or not to join a venture, whether it's a business, a new goal that you have for you personally, whatever it is. And it's because I was afraid of what other people think. And here I am in public by myself doing a live video, some people looking at me pretty strangely. But you know, I would have been definitely afraid to do this 2 years ago because I was just so controlled by what others thought, and it really just it controlled me. Like, oh my gosh, well, I'm letting what other people may or may not think of me affect the decisions that are going to impact me and my family. Crazy, right? But we all do that. We're all guilty of doing that. So obviously I said yes to become my own business owner, right? And the reasons why I said yes was because I wanted more. Okay, initially started because I wanted to not return back to teaching full-time after being on maternity leave with Brent. And that would mean that I'd need to bring in income to help my family, right? So, oh, my tag is sticking out. I'm gonna tuck that back in there. Okay, better. All right. I needed income in order to stay at home part-time. And so that was my first reason. Okay, it's pretty obvious. But then I also realized that it wasn't just that I needed income. I could always cut back on my spending, our spending, so that we could, you know, have more income for me to be out of work. But it became more, or it was more than just that for me. It was that I wanted more time with my family. I wanted to become a stay-at-home mom. And that's really a foreign thought to me because I lived my whole life thinking I was gonna work as a teacher full-time for 30 to 40 years, and I had no problem thinking that, you know, like that's just what you do. You go to school, you work, 30, 40 years, that's it. I was independent. My mom raised me to be very independent, and I just always saw me working my career. But when I had my daughter, I realized, geez, you know, life is so short. I'm only gonna get this little while they're still young to be a mom to my son and my daughters. So I gotta I need to find a way so that I can spend more time with my family instead of at work. And I do love what I do as a teacher, don't get me wrong, but I realized that I would be spending more time with other people's children than my own, and I wasn't willing to tolerate that. I was willing to do whatever it took to not be in that situation. And so basically, you know, what I found so far in my journey, which was really surprising, was success. And I found that success isn't like a straight and narrow path, and it doesn't go like this. It kind of looks like this sometimes, you know, but I have an amazing team that supports me and a system in place that helped me be successful. So that was a welcome surprise, and that me being successful meant that I could be at home with my daughter more. And so I'm only working half-time now, which I really love. I found confidence. The fact that I can even do this video right now kind of shows that I've, you know, stepped outside of my comfort zone enough to do this, right? And I feel pretty great that I'm able to do this now. I never thought that shy Jackie me would ever be able to do this. Something else that I found, and it wasn't initially a reason why I started this business, was I found that I could help others, not only helping my family and help relieving the financial burden off Braxton, but I also found that I could help others with their skin. A lot of people are really self-conscious about certain things that you may not think bother them, but really truly do bother them. And so I can help them that way. And then even more than that, I can help them build successful businesses so that they can achieve whatever dreams that they have for themselves, their family, or friends. So that was something that I found. And I guess the last thing that I wanted to share is, you know, a lot of us, when we consider doing something different or big, we have a lot of fears, things that hold us back, right? And it can be really scary, right? You worry about maybe some of the things I talked about, what other people think, and am I gonna be successful at whatever goal this is that I have for myself? Am I gonna have all the things that I want for, you know, want for my family, for myself, you know? And the answer is you don't know. You don't know if you're gonna be successful, but what if you are? And that's the chance that I took on myself and my family, for my family's sake, and I'm so happy that I did. You know, it helped me realize by having my own business what I'm not willing to give up. I hope that makes sense. Like, this business has helped me realize what I'm not willing to tolerate, and that's I'm not willing to work and spend more time with my children, with other people than my own family. I'm not willing to do that. I kind of like that I have this flexibility to be a half-time teacher and to be here at Disney, you know, having that time freedom from my job. Like, I could be at work right now. I could have a second job instead of this virtual business. I could have that, but then I wouldn't be able to have time freedom and flexibility, you know. And I'm not trying to say that life is perfect, okay? This is a hard job. It takes someone with dedication and a willingness to push themselves, but you know, I'm happy with what I've been able to do for myself and how I've been able to help others. So that's what I wanted to share today. While people look at me like I'm crazy, some people have gotten up and left because they think that, like, there's a girl sitting right across from me staring at me like I'm crazy, because I probably do look crazy. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. I hope that you all got some value out of this, whether it's a business goal you have, a school goal you have, a weight loss goal that you have, whatever it is. Stop putting yourself back. Find all the reasons why you should be working hard towards that goal, and don't look away from anything else. Keep your eyes laser focused on what you want instead of what you don't want, because that's not going to get you very far. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me from California Adventure Park. Pretty sure Brax and the kids will be back with some lunch pretty soon. Please stay tuned for some other girlfriends who are going to be sharing their testimonies. Alright, take care. Have a great day. Bye.